Hello, how are you today? I hope you're well. My name is Harry and this is Learn English with British Harry. Today we're going to look at some A1, A2 beginner English and looking at your daily routine. In the lessons, we will progressively improve over time, adding to your grammar and your vocabulary. Here we have some pictures and a list of words, and I want you to pause the video and try to match the vocabulary to the pictures. So you can hit pause and unpause, and let's see if you got it right. So number 1, wake up. Number 2, brush teeth. Then take a shower, eat breakfast, go to work, have lunch, come home, eat dinner, watch TV, and finally go to sleep. Very good. Now, over time, I will help you to improve your vocabulary so you can be more specific. So depending on your particular job, or if you go to school or university, or if you do some other hobby or activity. But for now, this is a good introduction. In this picture, we can say, I wake up at. So this is from the perspective, this is from the point of view from the woman waking up. Now, what time does she wake up? 7 o'clock, good. You can also say 7 a.m. We know it's in the morning. We can see the light coming through the window. Now, if I had to ask you a question, what time did you wake up? So we have the verb wake. This will change to woke. So I woke up at 7 o'clock, or I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Next, we have I brush my teeth at. Now, what is this time? This is 10 past 7. And the past of brush is brushed. So I brushed my teeth at 10 past 7. I take a shower at. Now, what is this time? This is 7:15. So we can say 7:15 or 7:15. Now, what is the past of take? So if I had to ask you, what time did you take a shower today? You would say, I took a shower at 7:15. I eat breakfast at. Now this time here, this is 7:30. We can also say 7:30. The past of eat is 8. Good. So we can say, I ate breakfast at 7:30. I go to work at 8 o'clock. If I asked you, what time did you go to work yesterday? You would say, I went to work at 8 o'clock. I have lunch at 1 o'clock or 1 p.m. The past would be, I had lunch at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I come home at 6 o'clock, and the past of come would be came. I came home at 6 o'clock. I eat dinner at 6:30. Very good. Or the past of eat, ate. We've looked at this before. So I ate dinner at 6:30. I watch TV at 7 o'clock. I watched TV at 7 o'clock. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. I went to sleep at 10 o'clock. So here we have some very common verbs to practice. This may trip you up. It may cause some problems if I asked, when did you go to sleep yesterday? Rather than saying, I go to sleep at 10 o'clock, we have to remember the past tense of the verb. I went to sleep at 10 o'clock. Very good. And also the time. So we've looked at quarter past, half past, and then we have quarter to. So if the big hand goes past the 6, we have quarter to. If it stays between 12 and 6, we have past. Okay, very good. Let's try some shadowing. I will ask the question and then I want you to repeat. Now here, imagine I'm asking you, what did you do yesterday? I woke up at 7 o'clock. I brushed my teeth at 10 past 7. I took a shower at 7:15. I ate breakfast at 7:30. I went to work at 8 o'clock. I ate lunch at 1 o'clock. I came home at 6 o'clock. I ate dinner at 6:30. I watched TV at 7 o'clock. I went to sleep at 10 o'clock. Good job, well done. So I want you to practice this. You can watch the video, watch this section a few times. When I ask you, what did you do yesterday? I want you to repeat those sentences. Now we're going to increase the level slightly and look at adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell you how often something happens. For example, I always brush my teeth in the morning, or I usually have a salad for lunch. So here we're giving a bit more information about how many times, how often you do something. You can have many adverbs. These are just some common adverbs. So we have always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, never. And this shows you the percentage of frequency. So always, something you do all the time. Never, 0%, something you never do. And the other ones fall between a range that you can have fun with, you can play with these words. In terms of grammar, the adverb of frequency goes before the main verb. So we have the subject, the adverb, and the main verb. So for example, I always eat lunch. They can also go after the verb to be, subject, to be, adverb, main verb. I always cycle to work. They go between a modal and a main verb. Subject, modal, adverb, main verb. You should always wear your seatbelt. Just a few vocabulary words. So we have weekday and weekend. Weekday is from Monday to Friday. Weekend is the Saturday and Sunday. I could ask you, when do you wake up? You could say, on a weekday, I always wake up at 7 o'clock, but on the weekend, I usually wake up at 9 o'clock. So adverbs of frequency are very nice just to extend your answer, add a bit more flavor. It makes your sentence a bit more interesting rather than saying, I wake up at 7 o'clock. On Saturday, I wake up at 9 o'clock. When do you go to sleep? On a weekday, I normally go to sleep at 10 p.m., but on the weekend, I sometimes sleep at midnight. And this gives a bit more information so the other person can relate to your sleeping patterns, and it just makes it a bit more colorful. It gives a bit more description to your routine. Just imagine a friend called you in the evening, maybe it's 8 o'clock, and they asked you, what did you do today? What would you say? you wouldn't really say, I woke up at 7 o'clock, then I brushed my teeth, and then I took a shower. Learning those sentences is just for practice. In the real world, you want to keep it to the important information. So for example, I went to work. After work, I went to the gym, I made some dinner, and then I watched some TV. So here it's a straightforward question. We're not really using adverbs or frequency, but you could add some more description. You could say, this week I only went to the gym twice, but I usually go 3 or 4 times a week. So this can start off the conversation. The other person can relate to what you're saying, and they could say, yeah, I understand. I usually go to the gym 3 times a week. I always go to the gym on the weekend, but because of the summer holidays and family commitments, I haven't had the chance. I've hardly been to the gym in the last few weeks. As you watch the rest of the videos in the beginner series, you will learn new pieces of vocabulary. We're going to look at hobbies, for example, and you can add this information to these sentences. But for now, I want you to I want you to write down these sentences and add your own times to it. Then in the comments below, I want you to write down your daily routine. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can try to add some more activities. So for example, did you go to the gym? So go, went, I went to the gym. Did you read a book? I read a book. I want you to try to make some sentences, and it'll be interesting to see what your daily routine is. Thank you so much for watching. Write down in the comments your daily routine. Even if you are practicing, just write a comment, say hello. Please like this video. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.